Our universe is an amazing and strange place. It is often very difficult to believe what scientists say. So today, instead of writing about a specific topic, we decided to write about random and interesting facts about the universe. Believe us, it will be fun. Number 1. If you untangle your DNA, it will be 54.72 billion kilometers long, and will stretch from Earth to Pluto, and back to Earth 1z times. 2. Did you know that 99.99% of ordinary matter consists of empty space? If you remove all empty space, the entire human population of the world would fit into a tiny piece of sugar. H. The atoms that make up our bodies, such as calcium, iron, and others, were created in the center of exploding stars several billion years ago. Number 4. In fact, the hydrogen atoms that are present in our bodies were formed in the Big Bang, which occurred about 1.7 billion years ago. Number 5. One of the strangest facts of the universe is that only 5% of the entire universe is visible, and the rest, i.e., 95%, is dark matter and dark energy. The visible universe is something that is obviously visible: stars, galaxies, etc. Of the remaining 95% of the universe, dark energy is 68% and dark matter is 27%. This means that we only know 5% of our universe. 6. Do you know what a neutron star is? When a huge star, a star with at least 8 solar masses, explodes, the core forms another star called a neutron star. Do you know how dense they are? A teaspoon of their matter or material could outweigh Everest. Because of the explosion, a neutron star can have a staggering rotation speed, capable of up to 600 revolutions per second. 8. Do you want to know how many stars there are in our universe? For the lazy ones, 2Z0 after Z. 9. The total number of stars in our universe is greater than the total number of grains of sand present on Earth. 10. The Sun is huge, but how big is it? It is 99.86% of the mass of the solar system. Number 11. One day on Venus is longer than 1 year of Venus. Yes, you read that correctly. 1 year of Venus is 224 Earth days, and 1 day of Venus is 24 Z Earth days. 12. Another interesting fact is that Venus is the only planet in our solar system that rotates in reverse. 1. If you just touch two pieces of the same kind of metal together in a vacuum or space, they will melt and combine. 14. We assume you know that sound needs a medium to travel, and it cannot travel in a vacuum. Space is a vacuum, and that's why outer space is extremely quiet. 15. Some stars are so far away that it would take us years to see their light, which means we are looking back in our present. The Hubble-Harker telescope can see events in the universe that occurred about 100 million years ago. Number 16. There is some static that occurs if we tune the TV between stations. A small percentage of this static that we observe is the afterglow of the Big Bang. Number 17. Did you know that our universe is expanding? Edwin Hubble made this amazing discovery in the 1920s. 18. In 1998, the Hubble Space Telescope made another amazing discovery. He studied extremely distant supernovae and discovered that the universe was expanding with acceleration. Dark energy is supposed to be the force that makes the universe expand. 19. In the same year, it was also proven that the universe is not only expanding, but also accelerating. Again, it is assumed that dark energy is thus tearing the cosmos apart. According to two groups of researchers, the farther the galaxies are from Earth, the faster they are moving away from Earth. One of the no less surprising facts of the universe is that the shape of the universe depends on its density. It depends on gravity and the rate of expansion. If the density of the universe exceeds a critical value, the universe is considered closed, like a sphere. And this means that the universe will eventually stop expanding and start exploding. This is one of the future scenarios and it is called the Big Crunch, Big Cotton. 21. If the density of the universe is less than a critical value, then the universe is called an open universe. The universe is infinite and can expand forever. If EE density is exactly equal to the critical density, then the shape of the universe is considered flat. Even here, the universe continues to expand more slowly over time and eventually stops expanding after an infinite period of time. 2. If recent studies or measurements are to be believed, the shape of the universe is flat with an error of 2%. 24. Did you know that some scientists have developed something called the multiverse theory? According to them, when the Big Bang occurred, space and time expanded differently in different places. This gave rise to something called bubble universes, which could function independently of each other, and each universe has its own set of laws of physics. However, this theory is contradictory, and there is no proof of it yet. Black holes are formed when very massive stars collapse. Such a collapse of the star also leads to a supernova explosion. The gravitational force of black holes is so strong that nothing, literally nothing, can escape from black holes. Not even light. The closest black hole to Earth is about 10,000 light-years away. The spacesuits worn by astronauts must first be heated, then cooled, then sealed, and finally supplied with fresh air. 28. It takes astronauts 6 long hours to put on these spacesuits. 29. The moon is one of the main reasons why we have tides and waves on our planet. Number 0. Like Venus, the day on Mercury is longer than the year on Mercury. A year on Mercury ends with 88 Earth days, and a day on Mercury ends with 176 Earth days. 1. From 19Z0 to 2006 Pluto was considered a planet, but in 2006 it was reclassified as a dwarf planet. Now people want it to be classified as a planet again. The universe was very hot while it was young. It has now been proven that as the universe expands, it cools and may eventually lead to what is called the Big Freeze. This Big Freeze is also called a hot death. 54. It takes about 225 million years for the Sun to make a revolution around the Milky Way galaxy. 55. Uranus rotates on its side, i.e. it is summer at one pole for 42 Earth years and winter at the other pole. 56. Neutron stars are the fastest rotating objects in the universe. 57. Voyager 1 captured the farthest photograph of our planet at a distance of about 6 billion kilometers from Earth. Number 58. In our galaxy alone, 500 million planets have the potential or ability to support life. These planets are in the so-called Goldilocks zone. Number 59. The human brain is the most complex object known in the visible universe. 60. When the universe was only 10⁻⁴ seconds, it was smaller than an atom and only a million billionths the size of an atom. We conclude this article and let you digest some of these incredible facts.